Hey guys, so for today's video I am going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me makeup video. I have not done one of these in forever. I've been so MIA, but I thought I would do one today, so let's get started right on into the video. It's going to be a little bit of a long one, so grab a drink of water or a glass of wine, something you can enjoy while watching this video, and let's get started right on into it. Okay, so if it looks like I'm filming a little bit differently than I normally would, that's because I'm in my living room, because I kind of turned my filming space in my bedroom where I normally film into my business operating corner of the room. In July I started an online boutique, and the corner I used for filming has now turned into my business operating area where all my clothes are stored and all my shipping supplies are stored. So now I kind of have to film in my living room. Long story short, let's get started right on into it. I've not sat down and actually done a video with you guys in such a long time. I've uploaded a few vlogs here and there, but not a full sit down video. So this will be a little different and feels very weird right now to sit down and just do my makeup for you guys on camera. Very weird for me. So I'm just gonna start off by trying to think. Okay, that is getting very annoying, hearing the clicking over and over again because I'm moving so much. I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna put the little shadow shields on so that I can go ahead and make sure there is no fallout. Doing a video without any autofocus on is going to be very interesting. I've never done it before. I'm a little nervous, but hopefully it'll turn out perfectly fine. Even moving a little like this makes it out of focus. Go ahead and just use the Morphe eyelid primer, and this is in translucent, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this. And a little goes a very long way. I've been extremely busy. That is why I have not filmed anything in such a long time. Besides like a vlog of my life when I have days off from work. But now that I quit one of my jobs and I'm working full-time at my other job, I will have more time off to do what I would like filming more beauty videos and running my business more and stuff like that. This eyeshadow palette today, and it's the Roxi Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette. It's got so many beautiful colors in this palette, so I'm going to be using this today. I'm going to go ahead and use the shade Boo. I'm going to use the shade Boo to go ahead and just set the eyeshadow primer in. So I'm going to go in with Boo right here. And I'm just going to apply this to set the eyeshadow primer that I put on. And I'm just putting this all over my lid. All over my lid. The nice thing I like about having 3 days off, working 3 days, and then have 4 days working in a row is that I'm going to be able to wear makeup more often. I love wearing makeup. It's just when I work almost every single day with only 1 day off, like my old schedule was, you just don't have the energy to go and do your makeup. You just don't. Okay, so then what I think I might do is put the color Cookie into the corner of my eye. Let's see, I guess I'll use this palette right here. This brush, this is the Kala eyeshadow 315 brush that I'm using. It's just a short brush. So I'm going to go in with the shade Cookie, which is right here, and I'm going to put that in the crease of my eye. Tap off the excess. It feels really good, I gotta say, to be honest, to be sitting here filming a video for you guys. I've missed doing this so much, and with me being so busy with work, I just have not had the time to do it, but it feels really good. So I'm just going, this is a bit more of a, like a defined brush, so I'm just really going in the crease and making the crease kind of dark. And then what I can also do is go in with a brush like this one right here. This one's more softer, and it's a blending brush, so I can go in with the same color Cookie a little more with this brush and make it more widespread and not so defined like it is right now. Actually, I think I'm going to do that right now. So I'm just going to go in, tap off the excess, and I'm just going to kind of blend it in and make it not so harsh and make it spread out a little more and look a little more natural, like so. So now I'm just going to go in with the same brush I was using before, and I'm just going to go in the crease. I love using these because it is so soft. The pigment, it gives off such a great pigment, yet the eyeshadow is just so soft and creamy feeling, and it just feels so smooth applying it on like this. So I'm putting it in the crease, and then I'm going to go back in with the blending eyeshadow brush, and I don't even know what brand this is from. Going back into Cookie right here with the soft palette, tapping off the excess, and I'm just going to make sure to really blend it. Now, since that is like that, I might use Iconic, or no, this is Gingerbread. I'm probably going to go into Gingerbread right here, and I'm probably just going to use this color on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm probably going to use a golden color on the inner corner. So this is going to be a very fun pumpkin spice latte style eyeshadow look. Okay, I'm going to go in with my Eco Tools brush right here, and I'm just going to grab Gingerbread, and I'm going to use this, put it in my inner corner, like so. Oh, I really like that. So I'm just putting it in my inner corner right now, and I'm going to use my blending brush to kind of blend it out and make it more defined. So I'm going to go back in with this brush right here. It does have black eyeshadow on it because I was doing a black eyeshadow look earlier. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of tap off the excess for that and clean it off real quick. And I'm going to, exactly what I didn't want. Okay, I'm going to have to go in with a different brush for that. Okay. Exactly what I didn't want to have happen went and happened. So I'm just going to go in with this brush and kind of blend it like this. And let's get started right on into it. So I'm going to take that more tapered brush right here and put some in the corner right here. And then I'm going to go in and blend it out more. Doing makeup on this eye right here is so much harder than my right eye. I don't know why, it just is. So I always blending it out. Hopefully this isn't all blurry when I'm editing it because it's a little hard to tell right now. Hopefully y'all can see what I am doing. Did I really just do that? Okay. Okay, I think that kind of looks the same on both sides. I'm just going to put a little more into this corner. And I'm not doing small circles, I'm kind of just doing big circles and kind of getting it all up in there. Blending it in, getting it nice and like so. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with my cookie, put a little more on. And I'm just really going to blend everything. Just like I did with the other one. And it's really getting up really far on the brown bone, but that's not going to matter because as I am opening my eyes and I'm looking, you're going to still be able to see that makeup look when I look up, even though it's all the way up there. Even though my eyes here are closed or up, you can still see the look, which I really like. Okay, so I think that looks pretty even on both sides. So now what I'm gonna do is debate whether or not what color to use. But those are all the like shimmer shades in this palette, and I kind of want to use Mars. Because yes, it's just a little too golden for this look, I think. And then the Shook, this is Shook right here. I feel like that one is just too yellow gold for this look. So I think I'm going to use Mars, and Cranberry of course is too red. So I'm going to use Mars, which is this color right here, to put on the inner corner of my eyes. Put some on the back of my hand like so. And then I'm just going to put it on the inner corner of my eyes. Just a little bit. A little goes a long way. So I'm just going to go like this. And then I'm going to kind of go like this to kind of feather the glitter glue out, or the glitter primer, whatever you want to call it. Same thing on the side, I'm just going to kind of feather it out. Okay, so now what I'm going to get is I'm going to get the Mars color, and I'm kind of pressing it on like this, and I'm just going to press it onto my glitter glue like so. And I'm going to do the other side as well. like so. I don't want to have it too far out because it's going to compete with the outer corner color here. So I don't want to have it too far out. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with the blending brush here. I'm not going to put any excess on, and I'm just going to kind of blend them together so it looks more natural, like so. And then I'm gonna go and do the same thing to this side. Because I don't want there to be a harsh line where the shimmer color meets the other eyeshadow. So I'm really just making sure to blend it out. And while I am doing this, I'm also going to put a little lip balm on because I got a retainer and my lips get very dry. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a little lip balm on while I'm doing my makeup. So it makes my lips nice and smooth for this look. So I think I like the way that looks. Now I'm going to take these off and I'm just going to kind of clean up the lines. I'm not going to do the eyeshadow color underneath my eyes until I am completely done with my entire makeup look. As you can see, I got some eyeshadow on my nose, so I'm going to go ahead and get a makeup wipe. So now that that's all set, I'm going to put some of my Maybelline Baby Skin primer on, and then I will pull you guys away so you can see me do the entire makeup look. This is actually one of my favorite primers that I've been using recently. Because of the masks that we have to wear, I do know that my skin has been breaking out more than it usually has. And this just really protects my skin. So now I'm going to pull you guys away so you can see me do the entire makeup look. So I did the same thing. I pulled you guys away and then I turned the autofocus off because that's the most annoying little clicking noise I've ever seen. So I can't go up close, show you guys the products I'm using. Can't go back further than where I'm at, right on into it. So I have so many different foundations I've been using that I absolutely love. Since I'm not really tan anymore, trying to think of which foundation I should use. During the winter, as you can see, I am completely pale. You can see my tan hand compared to my face. I am two completely different shades throughout the year. So that being said, I can put some on the back of my hand like this. Oh, that's way too much. Oops. I'm not gonna need that much. Okay. And doing makeup turns into such a huge mess. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna apply the foundation using this e.l.f. triangular buffing brush to apply my foundation, and then I'm going to use a beauty blender to actually kind of blend it out. As you can see, I am very, very pale, but as I blend this out, it's going to fit my shade more, I think. So I'm just going to kind of blend it all like this, not really going in any specific way, fancy order. My beauty blender to blend it out. And this is a very light coverage foundation. It does not give really much of a coverage. I look like a ghost right now on screen, or based on like the viewfinder I'm looking at, I look very, very pale. But that will be fixed. So I'm just going to use my Real Techniques beauty blender, and I'm just going to really blend everything in. Make everything look a little more blended and look nice. Because the last thing, and I make sure to really get down on my neck and blend it out, because when I was in high school, I went to school with some really bitchy girls. They were so mean. I had a counselor who really was the sweetest person. I'm Facebook friends with her now, but when I was in high school, she just helped me through a lot. She was the best school counselor. I had her for, I think, 2 or 3 years as a school counselor. But she was just amazing. She is like, which is a little rude, but I gotta say, I love Miss Westerby. She was amazing. Okay, so now that my foundation is done, I can go ahead and I spoke 8 minutes about my counselor that I loved in high school. I've got a problem, you guys. I talk too much. I get on a tangent too much. Okay, so now that my foundation is done, I think I'm gonna put some concealer. So I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape Mini Concealer. I only got a small size because I wasn't sure if I was gonna love this or not. But I do gotta say, guys, I'm obsessed. I can see what the obsession with this concealer is. So I'm definitely gonna have to buy a full size eventually. I'm gonna get the same beauty blender I was using before, and I'm gonna use the tapered side to really just blend this in. And this is just gonna brighten my under eye area, or my entire face, as you can see. This really goes a long way. So I'm really gonna make this go and blend in. Ignore the weird faces I make. I know I make weird faces. And while you do this, you do not want to look down when you're doing your makeup, because if you look down, it will crease, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to look up like this the entire time as I'm doing this and try to not look down, because I don't want this to crease at all. Okay, so now I'm going to go and get me powder. I used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder, and I am just going to put some on my lid like this. I'm going to get my big blending brush, and this is the large powder brush. I don't even know what the brand is by. Tap a little excess off because I don't want a whole bunch, and I'm just gonna blend everything in. Put some on my under eyes. Ta-da! Okay, so now that is completely blended out, I'm gonna grab a little more water. Also, look how freaking cute this little Starbucks cup I have is. I got it from Etsy, and it is seriously so cute. I love it. Has little flyaway hairs. Okay, so now I'm going to do my bronzer. I've got a couple different bronzers I absolutely love. I've been using this Wet n Wild bronzer for such a long time. I've been loving it. But I think I'm going to use my Hoola Benefit bronzer today because I haven't used this one in such a long time. But then I also have this NARS one that I really like as well that I just recently got. So it's like, which bronzer do I want to use today? I think I'm going to use the Hoola one. Shush. And I'm using this e.l.f. contouring brush to apply my bronzer on, and then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. angled blush brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend it out like this and make it look more natural. I don't have any product on it besides what I've used before, so I'm just really blending this out, and I'm going to look very, very bronzed. But after I go and blend everything out, make it look more natural, you guys won't even notice. Like, this looks very dramatic right now. But that's fine. I'm going to use whatever is left on the brush and put it on my temples up here. I'm not going to use any excess stuff. I'm just using whatever is left on this area up here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my powder, my wet beauty blender, and what I'm going to do so it doesn't look so dramatic is I'm going to go ahead and do I'm going to go ahead and bake the area. So I'm just going to put some on my, and I'm just really gonna put it on like this and create a defined line for this area. And I'm going to keep that on for about 5 minutes. Just really create a defined line. And throughout the video, you're going to see it kind of fall. But that is perfectly fine. So now that I've got that going on, I'm going to put my blush on. The Makeup Geek blush, and this is in the shade Daybreak. As you can see, it says Daybreak. So I think I'm just going to use this one today. It's a very, very pink color, but I think it'll go fine with the eyeshadow look I have. So I'm just going to use my e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush right here. And I'm going to go ahead and just tap a little on. Tap off all the excess. As you can see, there's a lot. And I'm just going to apply it on here. The thing I like about this blush as well is that it's got a little bit of a highlight in it. I'm an idiot. It's not a blush. It's a highlighter. I just put a whole bunch of highlighter on my cheek. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Butter blush from Physicians Formula right here. And this is in Mur Butter Blush in Vintage Rouge. So I'm going to use that instead of a highlighter because now that's a really highlighted cheek. Okay, so I'm just going to put some on. Tap off the excess, and now I'm really gonna put on some blush because of course I'm an idiot. So now it's like blush and highlighted and it looks weird. So now I'm just gonna put some here, tap off the excess. So you can see the difference. Highlighter, blush, just blush. Oh well. It's not really going to matter much anyway because after I'm done with the bake, I'm going to blend everything out and it's going to look more natural. Okay, so got a lot of flyaway baby hairs that are all over the place. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eyeliner. Okay, so I'm going to do my eyeliner. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Okay, so I did my eyeliner off camera because I suck at it on camera and I do not want to mess it up. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this all out like I said I would. Looks a little more natural now. So for highlighter, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Essence Glow to Go palette. I haven't used this in such a long time, so I thought I'd pull it out and use it. So I'm just going to get my highlighter brush. This is the Morphe R36 brush that I'm using for my highlighter. It's a very fluffy brush. And I think I'm going to do this like pink, this pink one right here. I think I'm going to use that for highlighter today. So I'm just going to tap off all the excess. And put some on right here. Like so. Put some there. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back into the Roxxi Revolution eyeshadow palette and I will go ahead and put some under the corner of my under my eyelashes, lower lashes. The color I'm gonna do the color Pumpkin. This is a very orange color. I'm surprised I haven't used that shade before for an eye look yet. And I'm just gonna go on the under corner. Don't mind the face I'm making. I'm gonna do the same thing for the other eye. But that's done. I'm going to go ahead and put my mascara on. I'm going to use two mascaras. I'm going to use the Maybelline Big Shot mascara, and then I'm also going to use the Maybelline Great Lash mascara. I just put the Great Lash one on first. To create a little definition. Create a base. Totally just did that. Lovely. Same thing here. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the Great Lash to make it a little more fuller and big, or the Big Shot, I mean. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. So I'm gonna just take my makeup wipe and clean up. Clean up the mess I made right here underneath my eye. And then for lips, I think I'm gonna do a neutral lip color. This entire drawer is all full of lip products. So I'm gonna grab one of these colors. Most of them are all neutrals in this. So I think I'm gonna use today the, that just fell all over the place right now. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Satin matte satin lipstick, and this is in Amore Satin Matte. So I'm gonna use this shade for my lips. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay. Okay, so I think this lip color completed the look. I think it looks very fall, very lovely. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching it, kind of chit-chatting with me. I hope you drink some water, some wine, some coffee, something while watching this. Thank you so much for watching it, and I will see you guys later in another video. Bye.